Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. We live. We back, man. Welcome back. Or just welcome if it's your first time here. I'm your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. This is the Golden Goose DFS experience where we specialize in single entry content. But like I always tell you, man, no matter your style of play, whether you're 150 max, a cash game, a head to head, whatever the case may be, man, if you're playing NBA DFS at all in any form or fashion, this is one of the best spots you can be in, man. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. And I don't know what you're waiting on if you haven't. Go on and turn your notification bell on, man, so you know when the videos and content drop. And I need one small favor from y'all, man. Now, all I ask on this free content here is that you hit that thumbs up button, man. Get a video an old like there. Helps us grow, boosts us in the algorithm, all that good stuff. The stuff you hear all the time that all content creators say. You know what to do. Give me that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. This is my starting five series where normally I give you 5 plays that's going to be in my player pool across the various positions. All right. But today it's a smaller slate. You know, typically I wouldn't even have a video. I'd be needing at least 5 games for me to give y'all a video. But we're going to break it down. Since we got 4 games on these smaller slates, these 3 and 4 game slates, man, I'm going to start coming on here giving you a little something. So I got a little 3-piece cooked up for you, man. A little 3-piece chicken nugget for you today on both sites, man. But we're going to get right into it. But before we do, we're going to go with my lineup review, my best lineup from my best single entry from last night's slate. All right, we got that queued up for you. We're going to get right into it. You know I don't like to hold you long. Hit that like button if you haven't done it already. All right. Man, last night, man, hit a grand slam with Anthony Davis. I don't know how it wasn't a bigger winning night. I do know how. The value once again. Uh, Told the gang last night, man, the leverage, the edge on the slate was in the value pieces. What you did with your value guys, because we was all waiting around on news what was going to happen with the Atlanta guys and a few other injury spots to try to see. It was no locked in guaranteed value. We did get some with Keaton Wallace once we got Dyson Daniels questionable late in the day. We kind of figured he would be out. My core plays last night ended up being Keaton Wallace, Scotty Barnes, and Daniel Gafford. It would have been Anthony Davis. I had a lot of them, man. The field was only on about 7-8% of them. I had like 60% Anthony Davis. So it was a solid night, a winning night. But with as much Anthony Davis as I had, it should have been a way bigger night. But we just missed on some value pieces. As you can see right here in this lineup, man. This is, I think, the $5 single entry. Came in 27th place, man. We was in second, third for a long time, a lot of the night there. But as you can see, man, just 2 value pieces that tripped me up, Trey Lyles and Dalton Connect. Really got nothing from them. Connect was just a roll of the dice, man, here. Hope he can get some shots to fall at 3,200. Trey Lyles, I was really figuring that Sacramento Nets game would be a blowout and they would get destroyed. Lyles could pick up some extra minutes here, but didn't really get it done for me. But 316, like I said, a winning night. Should have been much bigger than what it was with all the Anthony Davis I had, man. The only reason I didn't make him a core play is just because it was so many centers. Like, I still wanted to get to Davis, Jokic. You had Gafford. I still wanted to try to get to some Okongwu, Duran, Ware. It was just so many centers on last night's slate, which is why I didn't lock him in the core, but I still had 10x to feel Anthony Davis, man. Like I said, he's 6-7% on. I had 60%. But still winning night. Definitely a take it. Let's get to tonight in the 4-game slate. Interesting little construction of tonight's slate, man. We got 2 early games and 2 late games. 2 locks at 7:30, 2 at 10:30. All right. We ain't gonna be definitely waiting on some injury news with a lot of teams on back-to-back. So definitely that Atlanta spot. Do we get Trae Young and Jalen Johnson and them guys back? That's greatly going to impact that Houston game. But at the top, man, point guard, I want to look at Damian Lillard. 8,700, your thumbnail, man. He has just been on fire as of late, the last 3-4 games, just absolutely cooking. Then you get him in a spot here, going back home where it all started, where he spent the bulk of his career. If you believe in that whole revenge narrative, all that, man, you got some of that into play here. But just the way he's been playing, given the matchup here against these Trailblazers, the Bucks have been playing solidly, man. Give me Damian Lillard, 8,700. I expect him to cook right against these Portland Trailblazers, all right? At the shooting guard, I want to look at Kelly Oubre. 76ers going against the Lakers here. just nobody over here for the Sixers. No Embiid, no Paul George. McCain been out. It's going to be the Maxey and Oubre show, and I just think this is a great price right here for Kelly Oubre. Should definitely get you a double. He's live for a double-double in this spot. Baby hint, maybe triple-double upside. They probably won't play that fast, but Kelly Oubre, 6,200. Definitely double upside. He can definitely give you 40, 50 fantasy points here at 6,200. Like getting the Kelly Oubre. Probably going to be a little bit chalky, but definitely think it's good chalk on this 4-game slate. And then small forward, man, I don't mind going right back to our man Thompson. Second night we're back-to-back for them, but he's a young fella, man. I don't really worry about it too much. I mean, guys, ladies too, y'all know when you was that young, you could play 6-7 days in a row, not even feel nothing. So not even worried about the back-to-back here for our man Thompson. 8K, sign me up. He just fills up the stat sheet. There's just nothing he doesn't do on the basketball court, man. He's going to give you some of everything, and if the offense is there, you just look out. He's going to have an even bigger night. But 8K, sign me up for our man Thompson. Great matchup here against the Hawks. Like I said, the only thing I would be concerned about is a blowout if Trae Young and Jalen Johnson, all them is out again. But our man Thompson should crush. He just plays big minutes. 40 minutes in close games. And like I said, the blowout is the only thing you worried about here. But there's your 3-piece right there. Damian Lillard, Kelly Oubre, and our man Thompson. Let's go take a look on FanDuel and see what we liking over there. Didn't play on FanDuel last night, as you can tell, no lineup review. But at the top, man, Anthony Simons, 6,400. I like this price tag on him over here. I like the matchup for him. Not really worried about Dame guarding him on the other side. And hey, maybe they could, get into a little back and forth here. Simons can be like, I'm the reason they let you go. It turn into a little shootout. Hopefully, in my world, in my perfect world, that's how it would go here. But Anthony Simons, still a good play, 6,400. His ceiling is from his scoring. He gives you a light peripherals here, a few assists here and there, but mainly scoring. You want to have that shot going. He can give you a big night. A guy can drop 30, 40 real life points. At the small forward, want to get to this Golden State Warriors team, man. They have the highest implied team total on the slate, and they have no Draymond, no Kuminga. The only people whose minutes are really locked in over here is Andrew Wiggins and Steph Curry, man. That's all I would really mess with from this Warriors team. I mean, you can take a shot on the Santoses, the Podemskis, the Buddy Hills, but you just never know what Steve Kerr doing with these minutes over here. I'm going to stick to guys like Curry and Andrew Wiggins at 6,600. They definitely can lean on him to score in him. We've seen him have 50 point upside in some of these higher up pace, higher scoring game environments like we have here in this spot. All right. Give me Andrew Wiggins. Like him at 6,600. Him and Steph going to have to do the bulk of the carrying here to get this win against the Jazz. And then rounding out at the center, man, I don't mind going right back to AD. Now, it's the second night of a back-to-back, so one of AD or LeBron could rest. If it is somebody, I'm probably assuming it's LeBron, the older player, get the rest, so that could just leave Anthony Davis having to do it solo. He should just absolutely dominate down there. No Draymond. No Joel Embiid, no Andre Drummond. Yabusele does not have the size, the height to guard Anthony Davis. It is barbecue chicken alert down there. He should absolutely cook Yabusele down there tonight as well, especially if LeBron says. But don't mind going right back to AD here 11-4. All right. There you have your little 3-piece on FanDuel. Anthony Davis, Andrew Wiggins, and Anthony Simons. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they're going to be in mine. That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.